Hey, I won't forget what you've done for me here today.
I would prefer that you do.
Aldi is widely known as a budget-friendly supermarket, making it perfect for people who love to save money on their weekly groceries. And who doesn't love saving some cash? So get ready to jot down the 10 things you should always buy at Aldi to save big on your next trip. Chocolate.
A whole gang of chocolate. I need it badly.
Seeing as Aldi is originally a European brand, a lot of the stuff found on the shelves of your local Aldi food market is imported from Europe, with chocolate being the most exciting example. Though Reese's and Hershey's are always good when you're craving something sweet, chocolate enthusiasts widely praise European chocolate as being of much higher quality than the chocolate made in North America, since it often uses more high-quality ingredients.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
With that being said, imported chocolate from Aldi allows customers to experience the deliciousness of European chocolate without them having to cross any oceans, and without the often hefty price tag that comes with authentic European chocolate. With a lot of Aldi's chocolates featuring exciting flavors like marzipan, hazelnut, and even rum, you can try out a bunch of new and exciting chocolate combos without traveling all the way to the countries in which they were made. With fun and classy flavors available, Aldi's chocolate selection is perfect for parties, gift bags, or just to go along with whatever bottle of wine you picked out. During your next visit, skip the Hershey bars and pick out a bag of European chocolate instead. You'll be glad you did.
Anybody interested?
Baking supplies.
What's all this?
Ingredients for cupcakes.
On the subject of baking, Aldi has a great selection of ingredients you may need if you're planning on making any sweet treats. Whether it's a cake for a birthday party or a batch of chocolate chip cookies for a cozy day in, Aldi can give you the basic ingredients you need for any baking project. They may not have anything fancy, but it's not like the average at-home baker is making Great British Baking Show-worthy treats, right? Aldi carries the basics, such as granulated sugar, brown sugar, flour, vanilla extract, and chocolate chips, for much less than you'd be able to find at the local grocery store. With bags of sugar weighing up to 4 pounds, you'll have more than enough to last you a few batches of cookies, which means you'll get the most bang for your buck possible.
You got change for 100?
If you're not looking to make stuff from scratch, they also carry cake mixes, which are perfect if you're looking to whip up some sweets in a hurry. With gluten-free options also available, Aldi can cater to those with dietary restrictions who often have trouble finding food items that meet their needs while still tasting good. Although Aldi may not have everything on a pro baker's shopping list, it's a great place for those who are looking for cheap, basic ingredients for their casual baking projects.
You wanted cake, you got cake.
Peanut butter.
I'm
Blackjack?
allergic to peanut butter.
Since when?
At an average grocery store, nut butters are pretty easy to find. However, if you're looking at the healthier options, it can be hard to find a good option without breaking the bank, seeing as organic and non-GMO products are usually much more expensive. Aldi is a great place to shop for peanut butter, with their prices remaining competitively low while still delivering healthy options.
I thoroughly enjoy this peanut butter.
If you're not a fan of the Skippy-level sweet stuff, Aldi's Simply Nature peanut butter is a great choice. It's completely unsweetened, giving you the peanutty taste without loading up on sugar, and is also certified organic and non-GMO, making it the perfect option for people who are trying to be more health-conscious without spending too much. For those who like sweet and creamy peanut butter, Aldi has a cost-effective version of Skippy in stock that tastes great and costs less. If you're looking for a peanutty treat to satisfy your sweet tooth, Aldi also carries some peanut butter candies that customers have stated are as good or better than Reese's peanut butter cups. With one post sparking debate between Reese's and Aldi on Instagram, these peanut butter cup dupes have garnered a lot of attention. You're definitely getting a better deal if you buy the Aldi version, with the peanut butter cups coming in a big bag that makes them easy to snack on alone or share with friends. However, you may be loyal to the authentic, tried and true Reese's taste. Whether you're Team Reese's or Team Aldi, it's safe to say that Aldi's peanut butter treats are definitely worth a buy if you see them during your next Aldi visit.
I heard a rumor that you've never tried Reese's peanut butter cup.
I never.
Milk.
Ladies, gotta go to work.
You may not think that buying milk from a discount food market is a good idea, but think again. Internet articles have been written that rave about Aldi's notoriously cheap milk, which beat out Walmart's price by a single cent in 2019. Customers expressed hesitation with wanting to buy the milk at first, thinking that the low price was because the milk was past or nearing its expiration date.
What's the sign for sour milk? Because it tastes a little funky.
However, that's not actually the case. In fact, Aldi pledges that their milk uses no artificial growth hormones, an additive often used in cheaper milks as a way to bulk up the product. It really is just milk without anything added in. But how is it so cheap? Some speculate that Aldi milk, along with numerous other Aldi products, manages a competitive price because the supermarket is saving lots of money in other areas. With Aldi's bring your own bag policy, oftentimes limited stock, and shorter operating hours, costs are kept low to keep everyday grocery items cheap. Employees don't sort the milk onto shelves like in regular grocery stores. Rather, they keep it in the refrigerator at Aldi, which saves the company time and money. Knowing that milk is an item on nearly every family's shopping list, it's a smart move for Aldi to lower the price as much as possible as a way to get people shopping in their stores. Canned goods.
I'll bet they won't have. Wow, they have it! Canned bread!
If you're not picky about the brands you buy, Aldi may be a great destination to shop for the canned goods you need. Whether it's beans for chili, fruit for a fun salad, or pie filling for your next baking project, you can bet that Aldi's store brand probably has what you're looking for at a decent price.
That'll be $47.19.
Wow, that's it?
With some of the cans costing only 50 cents a piece, it's a great deal no matter how you look at it. Be careful though, while many customers rave about most of Aldi's selection, a few have warned their fellow shoppers to steer clear of some items, the Northern Catch pink salmon and Brookdale pork luncheon meat, to name a few. However, customers have expressed their satisfaction with many other items, such as the Simply Nature organic tomato basil soup and Dakota's Pride grill-style beans. Canned goods aren't all that expensive to begin with, but buying whatever you need in a can from Aldi will shave off a few dollars from your grocery bill, and who doesn't love that?
I like money!
Discount bakery items.
One small bite is enough to fill the stomach of a grown man.
Before you dismiss those baked goods sitting on Aldi's discount shelf, remember how much you could save by reaching for a discount loaf of bread as opposed to full price. Baked goods that are set to expire in 2 days' time are often discounted by around 50% at Aldi, and sometimes even more.
Yes! Yes!
Imminent expiration dates may make some people turn away from picking these items off the shelves, but there are some cases where buying a discount loaf of bread might be a better choice that could help you save a good chunk of money. If you're planning on eating the bread before it expires anyway, it doesn't really make sense to be choosy over the sell-by date, especially if you're part of a family that goes through a lot of bread in a short time. Otherwise, freezing bread is an effective and oftentimes forgotten way to keep loaves of bread fresh. The cold helps keep the bread from going bad for up to 3 months, which means you can use it for longer than you'd be able to if you kept it on the shelf. On top of that, Aldi actually has a pretty diverse bread selection. Their loaves range from whole wheat to chocolate chip to baguettes and Italian-style breads. No matter what you plan on using it for, the discount bakery section at Aldi is perfect if you're looking to save big on bread, or if you just plan on eating it quickly.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Pasta sauce.
Pucci, he says he wants 2 spaghetti speciale.
This one is a little specific, but it's often difficult to find organic pasta sauce at a good price.
No, we don't stock stuff like that, lady.
Aldi's home-based brand Simply Nature offers an organic option for less, which is hard to find if you're trying to eat organic food without spending a small fortune. Since spaghetti and meatballs is an easy and popular dish to make, pasta sauce is one of those items that turns up frequently on everyone's shopping list. With that being said, shoppers are likely to want to save as much as possible on this popular find. Aldi's pasta sauce is competitively priced, tastes great, and fits the bill for being certified USDA organic. Aldi carries pasta sauce in both tomato, basil, and marinara versions, so there's options if you're looking to garnish your meal with a hearty, meaty sauce, or just want something light and flavorful. Whether you're making simple spaghetti or trying out a fancy recipe, pasta sauce is a necessity in every novice chef's kitchen. And Aldi has a cheaper alternative to the stuff you'd likely buy at the grocery store. Organic pasta sauce is often overpriced, so picking up a jar of the Simply Nature version at a bargain price will save you big bucks in the long run. Produce. Although Aldi may not have coupons that you can use in-store, their weekly flyers are worth a second look if you're in need of some fresh fruits and veggies. If you're someone who likes to coordinate your shopping trips by the sales, it might be a smart idea to take a peek at Aldi's weekly flyer, which lists the best deals on produce and other items. Aldi's produce is already competitive with most grocery stores, but keeping up to date with deals is an even better way to save a whole lot more on fresh essentials.
Stocking up on our fresh organic produce?
With organic options available, customers can shop confidently, knowing that they can pick the foods that best suit their lifestyle. If you're not entirely sure how to cook certain types of vegetables, Aldi even has a small recipe section on their website, where you can learn how to cook healthy, delicious salads using Aldi's fruits and veggies. With how-tos on watermelon salad and grilled chicken Cobb salad, Aldi's suggestions offer a fun and fresh way to prepare your favorite fresh produce. While they may not have the biggest selection out there, you can bet that Aldi will be able to give you the best possible deal if you're looking to make a fresh summer salad or simply need some veggies to add some vitamins to your next meal.
Man, that was good.
Oh yeah, guess where I went shopping?
Wine.
This one's good. What's it called again?
White wine.
Our favorite German grocery store is known for selling affordable and delicious wine. Whether it's a date night out or a Netflix night in, a glass of wine is a great way to unwind and relax after a hard day. With that being said, it can often be hard to find something that suits your taste without spending a whole lot of cash.
I'd like your finest bottle of wine, please.
That will be $1,600.
Although Aldi may not be the first place you think of when you imagine a place to pick up a bottle of Pinot Grigio, this featured food market has won so many awards for its wines that you can find an entire list of award-winning bottles from Aldi online. If you're really looking to take advantage of this list and are looking to try some tasty wine for yourself, it may be fun to set up a tasting of your own, seeing as many of Aldi's wines are sold for less than $10. Though wine often feels like an indulgence, you can enjoy it without spending big bucks when you shop at Aldi, which removes the stigma often associated with wine that perpetuates expensive brands being better than cheaper ones. If you're not the biggest wine fan, they also have other fun and party-friendly beverages, like hard seltzer, cider, beer, and more. Whether you're going on a beer run for a cookout or looking for a bottle to share with a friend or partner, Aldi might just be the best place to find a cost-effective option that will leave you feeling satisfied.
Can I get an apple juice, please? Freshly squeezed this time, or so help me God, Maurice.
Spices.
Oh yeah! That's what I'm talking about!
We all know the annoying struggle with spices, especially if you're a big fan of cooking foreign dishes or just trying out new foods. They never seem to run out. That is, until you're in the middle of a new baking project or need to cook a fancy meal.
Oh, damn!
Although Aldi can't help fix this issue directly, it does carry spices at reasonable and competitive prices. You can find Simply Nature versions of everyday necessities such as basil leaves, garlic powder, thyme, cumin, and cinnamon, making it easy for you to cover all the spicy basics during your next trip to Aldi. Though they might not have as big of a selection as your local supermarket, you'll still save big by shopping Aldi's Simply Nature label instead of the leading brand. Unless you're a pro chef or baker, chances are that the brands of spices don't really matter to you, so long as you're getting what you need. Since spices are meant to be added into foods and not consumed individually, most people aren't very picky with what they buy as long as it doesn't cost too much. With most people opting to look for the cheapest spices they can find, Aldi is a great substitute and will let you save big on spice rack essentials that you would have paid a lot more money for at your local grocery store.
Cooking is just too easy now.
Tap on that screen for more great videos, hit that subscribe button, and ring that bell to join our notification squad.